Here's my next tip. How many people have a problem with their freezer space? Now, I'm not lucky enough to have a spare shelf, and so what I've had to do is put a couple of boxes on my top shelf to put my meats in, and then I have to stack the shelves up on the top, which, as you can see, is kind of crowded. But I did come up with this idea. So what I did, I welded myself up a shelf. Now this is basically made out of 1/2 inch, 1/16 inch flat bar. This is going to be here on these ends by the current supports in the freezer. Once I clean everything up, it's going to kind of sit right on the top of the current shelves, and that will give me 2 shelves to slide my trays into. Now, I suppose you can make something like this out of wood. I'm just lucky enough that I have a shop with a welder and some other tools. The total cost of this was under 10. I went ahead and powder coated it. I know not everyone has equipment to do this, but you could probably get someone to weld it up for you, or you could probably make something like this out of bolts and nuts, or maybe even wood. Okay, so that's what my shelf looks like once it's installed. Let me tell you, it's a pain to get it in there because the door doesn't open all the way. So basically I have a shelf up here at the top for 1, 2, and I can put 3 trays down here. And basically it just kind of straddles the current shelf. You can see where I just drilled the holes through the sides, and then I cut right through the holes, so it made like a little saddle where I everything back inside. So I'll go ahead and put my boxes back in, and we'll see how it fits. Okay, so now you can see how this kind of all works together. I have my guacamole right here getting ready to put into the freezer, and I have my tray of pizza. Now I have a frost-free freezer, and I'm sure everyone has heard of freezer burn. Freezer burn is nothing more than pseudo freeze drying. So if you leave your food uncovered, as the air rushes across the food, it will actually help take some of the moisture out of the food prior to freeze drying. So I leave all my food uncovered, and everything I put into my freeze dryer is pre-frozen. So I hope this might give you some ideas on what you can do with your freezer.